honestly, it's absolutely fabulous. I wish I could turn my camera around and show you. Perhaps I should have done this outside. Never mind. We're here now, and let's talk about the CEO structures that you need in your business. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm soul led and magic all the way, right? And what's prompted this post is that my most recent intake of my Business Acceleration Club, who are doing amazing, by the way, super fun. We always have lots of fun in the Business Acceleration Club, and we have just finished the foundational part. So I've given them all of the structures that they need. They're really nailing it, like they've really taken it inside and made it a part of them, because you can be told how to do something, but you need to shift it and shape it in a way that works for you, because there is no magic formula, right? You are the magic. The answer is not another bloody course, for God's sake, right? The answer is you. But you can have a structure, and then you can tweak that structure with the guide of someone who's seen it all and understands your business to work in a way that works for you. And it's that structure that allows the magic to come out. So, yes, you do have to be the CEO of your business, right? If you're a soul-led entrepreneur and you're working in and on your business, then you're pulled in so many different directions. And it's the structure, it's the CEO structures that we think are boring and yucky and we don't want to do them, but actually they can be super quick. You can jump into your business and be a CEO for half an hour a day, and that's it. Not even half an hour, like seriously, you can jump into your business and be a CEO for 15 minutes. You could schedule that into your diary and be the CEO for 15 minutes, and the rest of your business is going to unfold for you, right? It'd be the same in going into any organization. If there's no manager in there, overseeing, it's not that the workers don't know what they're doing, it's that they get so focused and honed and distracted lovingly by the tasks that they're doing that they forget about the big picture. And their job is not to focus on the big picture. You cannot focus on the big picture and the details at the same time, right? And most of us soul-led entrepreneurs are creative, right? Without a doubt, like I do these values exercises all the time, without a doubt, the highest values for entrepreneurs are always creativity and freedom, right? So we have to have the creativity. We think the structure is going to squash the creativity out of us, but it doesn't. It actually allows for it to happen, because if you have the structures and you do all the things that need to be done in your business, and you set aside time to tell the workers what to do and the other parts, then it's all going to flow. Then you can actually have so much more time in your business. Right? You can work a couple of days a week and have the rest of the time floating around being creative and doing whatever you want. You really can. And people don't believe me when they start in the Business Acceleration Club, but it's true. It can be done, and they soon realize that. So what are the CEO structures that you really need to do? Well, first of all, your CEO boss bitch has to make the decisions, right? She has to show up, and she has to be very certain. Her job is to connect to the vision, right? Always big picture thinking for CEO, because they are the people that create the direction in your business, right? I know I'm talking about you like you're many different parts. You're all of those parts lumped together, right? But when you've got your CEO hat on, you're focusing on future direction. And so when you're focusing on future direction, you're connecting to the big vision, you're connecting to your client avatar, you're connecting to the annual strategic plan, you're connecting to the goals that you've set, right? So look at those things that you've created in your business. If you haven't created those things in your business, then work with someone to create those, right? You need those for guidance. You don't just get in the car and randomly drive around and hope that you end up somewhere. No, you actually plan it out. The same in your business, right? And you don't get all like, oh, I don't want to plan it when I get into my car. So don't be all, oh, I don't want to plan it when you get into your business, right? It can be fun. You can make all of this planning really fun and really creative. I do, because otherwise it would squash my soul. So direction is really, really important, and making decisions. So she needs to make the decisions about the big things that will move the business forward, and then allocate it to the workers, right? So then she can put it into the diary, and later on when she's got her admin hat on, or I'm working in the business hat on, then she goes and does those tasks. But if you don't have the CEO connecting to the vision first and setting it from that place, it just doesn't roll, right? That's when you feel out of control and you're like, oh my God, I don't have time to plan. No, you don't have time to plan because you haven't taken the time to plan. I promise you, once you're planning, things get so much easier. She's also in charge of time wrangling and review, and they kind of go together. But we'll talk about review and planning first. You have to review what's gone on, right? So you need to look at what you've done over the last week or the last month or the last quarter. How did it go? Why did it go that way? What did I learn? And what am I going to do going forward? What's on the strategic plan? What do I need to tweak and shift? Because if you're driving along and you're just clinging onto the steering wheel, you're going to end up off the road, right? Because you need to make tiny little adjustments before you end up in the ditch. That's what review and planning does, and that's the CEO's role in your business. Then time wrangling, right? So she needs to go, hey, you're scrolling on Facebook, give me your phone. It's in your contract, you're not allowed on Facebook at work hours, right? So she has some control over you. And sometimes it's easier to tell yourself what to do when you pretend it's another part of you telling you what to do, right? So all of those things allow the structure for you and can easily be done, like seriously, in 15 minutes or less a day. And the rest of the time can be spent being completely magic, like unfolding your magic in your business. And that's what I want for you. Right now, the Business Acceleration Club is opening again. I'm going to say July. It hasn't actually, the date hasn't actually come to me yet, but it's opening up in July and we get amazing results. If you want to have a chat to me about it and see if you can start doing some of the courses for free before we even start, it's probably time to talk to me, right? If this is your year, actually, I hate saying that. Doesn't that sound blur? Like if you're just like, if enough is enough, if enough is enough already and you're ready to get results, then let's do it. Have a fabulous day forward, and remember, together we shall rise.